Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm back with Zazia Zara, Absent 32, Class 7.4. We won't get tired of making HE videos every week. Hey, today's HE time is planets. Planets are astronomical objects that orbit a star or the rest of the star that is large enough to have its own gravity, not too large to create thermonuclear fusion, and have cleared the area around their orbits filled with planetesimals. Planets form from collapsing clouds of dust and get called nebulae. When the nebula collapses under its own gravity, it will pull on its matter so that it compresses and in turn heats up, condense, and form new young stars. The planets are grouped into two, namely the outer and inner planets, which are divided into inner planets and outer planets. The division is based on the asteroid belt. The inner planets are the planets that are closest to the Sun. The inner planets consist of Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. The inner planets are the planets whose positions are closest to the Sun. The inner and outer planets are separated by the asteroid belt, where there are thousands of asteroids revolving around the Sun between Mars and Jupiter, have none at all. The inner planets are composed of rock and metal. The inner planets do not have rings. The size the size and mass of the inner planets are much smaller than the outer planets. The distance from the Sun is less than 250 million kilometers. The rotation of the planets is slower than the outer planets. Then the Sun is the outer planet. The outer planets are a group of planets that are farther from the Sun. This group of planets consists of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. This list of planets is also known as the Jovian group of planets. The reason for the mention is that it is similar in size to Jupiter and much less than the inner or terrestrial planet groups. The outer planets group is also known as the gas giants. The characteristic of the outer planets are that they have many satellites, even more than that. The outer planets are made up of hydrogen and helium. The outer planets have rings. The outer planets are much larger and much heavier in mass than the inner planets. The outer planets are more than 750 million kilometers from the Sun. The rotation period is faster than the inner planets. The solar system officially has 8 planets, namely Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Let's discuss one by one. Briefly, Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. Mercury has the tiniest atmosphere of any planet in the solar system. The atmosphere is so thin that it is called the exosphere. Mercury's exosphere consists mostly of oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, helium, and potassium. Another name for the planet Mercury is the evening star of the morning star. Then the Sun is Venus is the morning star. Venus is the second planet from the Sun and is Earth's closest neighbor in the solar system. The scorching planet is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty and is the only planet named after a woman. The planet Venus is often mistaken for a star because it's like a pulse, very bright when viewed from Earth. Venus is hotter than the planet Mercury, which is closer to the Sun. Well, okay, this is what we are waiting for, the only planet that has life, namely Earth. Earth is the third planet from the Sun, which is the densest planet and the fifth largest of the 8 planets in the solar system. Earth is also the largest of the four terrestrial planets in the solar system. Earth is sometimes referred to as the white or the blue planet. The Earth generally consists of several layers, namely the uppermost part is called the lithosphere or crust. The layer below is the tinosphere or mantle and the lowest in the Earth's core. It is used for life because it consists water, air, and tectonic and volcanic activity. The characteristic distinguish the Earth from the other planets. Next is the planet Mars or the red planets. Mars is the fourth closest planet to the Sun. It is named after the Roman god of war, Mars. This planet is often dubbed the red planet because it looks reddish in color from afar. This is due to the presence of iron oxide on the surface of the planet Mars. After Mars, Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Just call it Jupiter. Jupiter is the fifth closest planet to the Sun after Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. This planet is also the largest planet in the solar system. Jupiter is a gas giant with a mass of 1,000, the mass of the Sun, and 2.5 times the mass of all the other planets in the solar system. Jupiter consists of two jets, hydrogen gas and helium gas like the Sun. The planet Jupiter does not have a solid or rocky surface. The hydrogen gas inside Jupiter is compressed into a metallic liquid that conducts electricity. While this is the most beautiful planet in the solar system because it has rings, Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and is the largest planet in the solar system after Jupiter. Saturn is also a gas giant that has an average radius of about 9 times the average radius of Earth. That's why I got the nickname the giant planet. Saturn is not the only planet in the solar system that is arranged. However, the range on this planet are very large and beautiful. There are seven rings of Saturn which are spared by visitors. Then after Saturn and Uranus are the coldest planet. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. Uranus is a planet that has the third largest radius and the fourth largest mass in the solar system. Uranus is also the only planet whose name comes from a character in Greek mythology from the Latinist version of the name of the Greek sky god Uranus. This planet cannot absorb sunlight, so Uranus is often referred to as the ice planet because of its lowest temperature, and the last is the planet Neptunus. The planet Neptune's outermost solar system is a troublesome planet because it interferes with the orbit of the planets around it. So that's a discussion about planets from me. Sorry if there might be something wrong and the explanation is lacking. You can find it yourself, and then thank you so much all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.